Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of NMB Takoyaki Party, episode 93. My name is Matt, I'm joined by Jeff. How are you doing, Jeff?
Good, I just got back from the Team M show.
And are your arms tired?
Yeah, actually, I was in the last row, so I waved my pen lights extra high.
Yeah. Okay. I was joined by Arda.
Hey, come to Indonesia.
It's finally happening. We'll talk about that soon. Also joined by Ryan.
Yeah, get out of Japan.
Yeah, Ryan's also going to be getting out of Japan, but maybe not going to Indonesia. He's going somewhere else.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty close to Indonesia, I guess. Yeah.
But anyway, this is the podcast about NMB 48, the Osaka-based idol group. We are in kind of a weird, lull, like the doldrums or whatever, the calm before the storm, with the group this month, because, there's no events going on, no concerts going on, everything's happening, a month from now. So, yeah not going to be a whole lot to talk about this month.
I was actually surprised that it was recording time again. It's like, feels like nothing happened.
Yep.
Yeah, nothing much.
We looked it through and nothing actually happened. So
yeah, I mean, think about it's like last June this time. What we were talking about, Greatest Showman, and I think the Sinshirakus of the previous teams, the non-battle teams.
I mean, it was kind of dead last year too. So I mean, this summer lull.
Yeah, June or whatever, right? I mean, which I guess you think back in the the glory days or whatever, right? June would be the Sankyo period, so it'd be talking about how NMB sucks.
It is the Sankyo period, right? It would be June. The concert would be in June, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
So the voting would be in May, and then I forgot. Oh,
yeah,
that's horrible. Good thing we don't have to do that anymore.
You blocked it out of your memory.
Yeah. The last one was the one in Nagoya, right? The episode. Yeah.
You guys did it in Joe's apartment.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
I think his apartment's still there. I'm not sure. anyway, yeah.
I mean, if you saw his apartment, you would be suspicious.
Yeah, I did stay there once.
Oh, you did?
Okay. Yeah. I went to an SKE show, and then I stayed overnight. And,
I see.
Yeah. We went to some Misukatsu place.
Oh, Yabaton?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, best. They opened a branch in Tokyo now, so quite happy about that.
Yeah, I think it's a kind of a national.
No, it's not. It's a Nagoya only. But they opened a recent one in Tokyo. But yeah,
I remember getting the half and half.
Oh, you didn't get the huge one? There's a really huge one.
It was a huge one, but it was half and half sauce.
Yeah, that is the huge one. There's one in Osaka too.
Warabi or something. I forgot the name.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what's going on. Not a whole lot, but we have some news to talk about. And then we're going to probably end with some predictions for the upcoming concerts. So yeah, that's kind of the agenda. So we'll start off with what is probably the biggest news of this month, which calling this the biggest news, that shows how bad this month is. And that is the 8th Gen promotion. So some of the members were promoted at a B2 show, which there were only 8th Gen members at this show a few weeks ago. And the members who were promoted were Sakashita Mako, Sakurada Ayaka, Tanaka Yukino, and Tatsumoto Yayoi.
Well, Ayapyon was promoted, quote unquote.
Yeah, so actually that was really funny because she actually canceled last minute that show because of I think illness, and then had Mihi come in and replace her. So technically, Mihi should have got promoted instead, right? But yeah, so those four we kind of already predicted that they were probably gonna get promoted even at the spring concerts, or if not the upcoming summer concerts, but they decided to do it a month later
at the random show.
So a lot, I think most people don't disagree with the promotions, and then mostly disagree with this timing. It's why? But I think it just the spring concerts just had too much going on. So for the first show, they had to reserve it for Uuka's graduation announcement. And then request hour, so a lot of people argued that like if Swanboat won, or even if they finished second or something, and then you promote some of those members, it's really awkward. And I kind of agree. But then I don't get why they didn't wait until the next concerts in July.
You know why? Because we're supposed to make predictions, right? At the end of the show, but one of my predictions is actually related to that. I think they're gonna promote everyone in July.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that later, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think the reason they did it early was because they wanted to draw a line between these four and the others. And you know what? I get it. I get the people who think it's cruel or whatever, but it's the it's
this is the way.
Yeah, it's always been like this. And even saying like why promote like four people like two months early versus just promoting everyone at the same time, right? But because there is a reason for it. It's because like they want to say like these four are better than all the others. And you know what, you can have your opinion about how that's awful, but then it is what it is.
I mean, one about the promoting them at the same time. I think it'd be really insulting to someone like Yukino, who like is clearly way better at dancing and performance and a lot of other stuff than like some of the back of the ranking members for 8th gens.
Who are you gonna throw under the bus? Give us a name.
I mean, you I mean, I won't pick on her because she's on hiatus, but I mean, you can imagine who I'm talking about.
Who, Sako-chan?
I mean,
Mina?
she made her debut the latest, right? So I mean, you can't. This whole business is about like, getting into senbatsu and like having rankings and stuff. No, we don't have
that's why I'm okay with it, because it's always been like this. And if you think this is cruel, then like everything else in this industry is cruel, right? So it's on the list of like awful things that they do, this is like very, very far down that list.
Yeah, so definitely there were some members who were like upset with like the this announcement, so sucks for them, but they you'll get your chance soon enough.
Yeah, I mean, if it's good that they're disappointed because they have goals and they didn't achieve those goals. It's better than just like sitting there like, oh yay, I'm so happy for them, like, oh, like I'll just be here like performing at the back of B2 shows forever.
There are like countless examples of like members who got promoted late who have gone on to be have better careers than everyone else, so it doesn't really matter.
And I guess with like the mention of like even like performing back row B2, but now also we have like now the B2 shows are going to be more expensive because before it was just 7gen members.
Maybe that was the reason. Maybe that was the reason
why.
I mean,
we need money for an extra month or so.
I mean, like half jokingly, like I think a lot of B2 fans said that.
Yeah, watch, and I'm not gonna say I give cause and effect or whatever, but then like B2 is now struggling to fill up. They're doing like same day tickets, and
it's like every show now.
Extra, yeah, that's also true. But yeah, before it's like okay, you had to have all of the 7gen show up in order to be like a full price show, which was rare, not too common. Especially nowadays, it's been like one or two regular show, but it was like Zeon and like Misaki or like Wakanyan and Zeon or something. They would show up.
Yeah.
But now with like these other 4 promoted members, now it's going to be harder to get cheap shows, and also you'll get the bonus photo, which is whatever.
Yeah,
which very important, right? No, anyway.
I mean, so as the Yayoi fan here, I mean, I'm regarding the timing, I'm happy that the earlier she gets promoted, like the better, in my opinion. like ultimately people won't remember if it was at a concert or whatever. Like, but then it does feel weird that like an 8th gen show was considered special enough where they would get promoted, you know, because like 8th gen doesn't have their own theater show, so these like it's like what the 5th time they've had an 8th gen show and it's so special.
Yeah, something like that. I think we kind of predicted that last time also. Like we saw like, oh, there's an 8th gen show coming up. Maybe something will happen. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's incredibly backwards that like. Why would you not announce something like this in a concert? Like, yeah, I don't know. I go back and forth on like concerts about having like surprises, and I'm sick of fucking surprises in concerts. But at the same time, right? Like, I'd rather like have happy surprises, like promotions versus another fucking graduation. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so like for now I'm happy, but then like if they get upstaged at the concerts, then yeah, I'll be more upset in retrospect.
Upstaged by what?
We'll talk
like
about
Hagare getting promoted or something?
Yes,
We'll get there. Yeah,
Yes.
we'll talk. Yeah, we'll go talk about this more when we get to the concert prediction stuff later in the show.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, those members got promoted. Cool. Speaking of promoted members, so yeah, Ayapyon, she got promoted. This is maybe not related to it, but possibly, who knows. So she had some outside work recently. Recently on there's the Splatoon Koshien tournament, which Koshien is the baseball tournament, but they do this for Splatoon. They've done this since the first game because it's really popular in Japan. Like Splatoon is crazy popular with kids and adults.
As we saw, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, she was one of like the assistant like hosts for this. It was streaming on the YouTube channel, like Nintendo YouTube channel, so you could watch her like giving commentary as all these elementary schoolers played Splatoon.
Oh, I think saying assistant host is actually underselling it. Usually,
there's like four hosts I think for this anyway. So
no, I mean they have their like specific roles. So what she was doing is called a Shinko, so it's an MC role basically. So her job was to introduce the competitors
players,
and then say give out the results, say nice things about them, etc., etc. And then the other guys were commentators, so they were talking about the game itself, right? Like commenting on whatever quality of the weapons or whatever. So yeah, it was actually quite a major. So I think she had like. She probably said the most of everyone, just because like she had to read so much script.
Yeah, she fumbled a few lines, like fumbled a few names as well. So
yeah, I mean she's not used to it, I guess, but yeah.
Well, because I watched the beginning of and like she was also like one of the people like went down and like because they're introducing like the like some of the teams, and it's like she was the one holding the mic and they would hand the mic over to like the players as like they would like give a comment. This was before the whole tournament thing started.
Yeah.
But I think like some like Nogizaka girl or whatever is like doing that right now for like Valorant. And right now, so the internationals or whatever.
What's a bigger esport, Valorant or Let's compete?
In Japan or worldwide?
Well, no one's fucking watching like a Valorant Japanese stream.
Maybe I don't know. I think because it's like the Japan or Asia League of that. Like the international, but who knows? I think in Japan, like Splatoon is definitely huge. Worldwide,
So yeah, Ayapyon more popular in Nogizaka, confirmed.
Also, Ayapyon is going to be taking over the Okayama Radio Show from Yuzu, who had it. Was it Uuka on this as well?
Yes, she
Yes.
is. So she's continuing until her activities end.
And that's with Ida-san, right? The guy
One
with
of them
red
is
suit.
Ida-san, the Amore Matorino, and then the other one is just like some woman host.
But like you often will see him like at concerts and stuff.
Oh,
They usually get like
the
comp tickets.
the
or
red
whatever.
suit guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's good for her. Like Okayama, they've had these Okayama radio shows for a long time for some reason. and then they finally get a member from Okayama, and then luckily she's actually pretty good at speaking and like getting fairly popular, so it's good for they. It was an easy choice when Yuzu graduated to pick Ayapyon.
And she's also currently one of like the regular hosts for Jungle Radio Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, she's probably gonna get, graduated from that soon.
Well, no, it's
It's
the
a
1 year
1 year.
one.
Oh, okay.
So she just took it over from her, and Yayoi took it over from Fuwa and Mochan.
I see. It's gonna be ninth gen soon.
Next year.
The Albar sisters will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's that. Next, we have the Up T. This is the T-shirt contest thing that they announced a couple months ago, and everyone completely forgot about it,
Yeah.
including the members, until like 1 or 2 days before the deadline to vote for it. And then they told, "Hey, go buy my T-shirt. Go vote for it." Blah blah blah.
And then they started dropping super obvious hints.
Yeah.
So yeah, we talked about this a couple months ago, but yeah, like all the members designed a bunch of T-shirts, and then there's a whole like contest where if you won the contest, they'd get like their dream realized.
You get 1 million yen.
Yeah, 1 million to make the dream come true. A lot of them was like, I want to go travel, or I want to go shopping, or something. In the case of the winner, which was Miki,
What did she ask for?
she's gonna put out a photo book.
Oh my god.
Yes, you want to raise a
Jesus
photo book.
Christ.
I mean, the same people who bought her shirts are gonna buy this.
Yeah, so the Deer Horde did their thing to upset the balance. This time, upsetting Yume instead of Mikana, but so, maybe it's okay. They actually gave like the point totals or whatever, so she had 81,000 points, whatever that is. I think it's a combination of like tweeting it out and also buying the shirts. Compared to second place, which was Yume with 33,000. So a really huge difference. I think like a shirt like got you 3,000 points or something.
It's 300, I think.
300, okay, yeah. So these guys bought like
200 something shirts.
Yeah. They're gonna send them to Africa.
Like the loser of the Super Bowl.
Yep. And then yeah, after the results came out, we also saw like they actually revealed, okay, these are what the T-shirts, who made what shirt, because before it was all like super weird hands. So yeah, Miki's obviously is very Miki-like. It's this weird like hieroglyph or whatever.
Some of them are really unexpected. Like there was one that had 8 hearts in a circle, like colored in the rainbow. Everyone thought that was Wink, so everyone thought it was Yuina. But it turns out it's Anon.
Yeah, it's like if that was you, Jeff, so you got debated. I guess it wouldn't be too bad if you did that.
I didn't buy it.
I know, yeah, but
yeah,
if you were considering it, like, I buy it for Yuina supporter, and it ended up being Anon. I'm like, well, you still like Anon, so it's like not too bad.
But not that much.
Not much, yeah. Whereas, like, and similarly, I guess, like for me, the one I found that was Misaki's, the one that was like, show them what you have got.
That was Karen.
That was actually Karen's. Yeah, that was Karen's. Which actually, I kind of knew that already because I saw like her fans like tweeting it out, and I also saw someone like wear that at one of the handshake events, and they actually got a custom color one because you can change the color on these. You don't have to be like the color that they put there. And that was actually one of like Karen. She even like said like, "Oh yeah, I didn't put my normal color for this because it's a white shirt." But yeah, the fan got like a custom like pink one. The one I thought was Fuo was actually Ayami's, the skull and crossbones part one.
Got debated.
Yeah, no, I didn't buy it. So, if you want, you can still buy these T-shirts until the end of June.
Yeah,
you can still buy them. Like they closed off sales for the voting period, and then they reopened them later after they announced.
And then they added a bonus that you can get a photo of the member wearing a shirt.
Oh yeah, so it was Amitan. She's the one that did the North Face ripoff shirt. I think I saw Arda. You bought the Wakapon one already.
Yeah, I bought one after Wakapon revealed the obvious scene.
the vegetable
Yeah.
one.
That is kind of nice. It's subtle. It doesn't look like an idol shirt.
I mean, if you're buying an idol shirt, might as well just go all out.
Jeff, are you gonna buy any? So you're
Yeah,
about
I
Chihhi
bought
one?
Chihis already, and then in the second period, I decided to buy Yayoi's.
Oh.
Nah, I don't think I'll buy one. It's like 3,000 yen. It's like that's a little
Yeah,
too
it's
much
kind
for
of a lot.
something.
Well, it's the
I mean,
same
for a
size as
for a
Saint Anne
t-shirt.
t-shirt, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of absurd for a t-shirt, to be honest.
I mean, that's how much the normal NMB shirts are.
Yeah, around that price
like
also.
4,000.
Saint Anne t-shirt around
Yeah.
300.
Yeah, but then why? I don't know. It's dumb. We already know it's dumb, right? Why just make it worse?
But yeah, that's the up t-shirt contest. All right. Next, this kind of came out of nowhere. So Hara-kan is going to be at the Yoshimoto Sports Festival on July 30th. This is at the Ayapyon Arena, so over right by the theater in Namba. It's like Yoshimoto, I guess they do this sports thing every year with comedians that come out and do a bunch of sports workshops and health clinics and stuff like that.
So
But yeah,
only Karen, or there will be others?
Only Karen there, yeah. None of the other sports girls are doing this.
Because they have real sports work.
No, yeah, going to Tigers, Hanshin Tigers baseball games is real sports work. But yeah, Karen, she actually has two of these workshops. One of them is with rugby, and then another one is diet and body care workshop.
Jesus Christ, what the hell is that?
I mean, it's health centric or whatever. So
You're gonna go right, Matt.
I'm not gonna go. Also, I think it's limited to 25 people or something. It's in these little classrooms.
You think it's actually meant for kids?
Some of them are, and then I think some of them it's anyone can go.
But they have the the Britain's Got Talent star Tony
Tony
Yasumura.
His shtick was popular in Japan I don't know 5 years ago or more.
Yeah.
So no one in Japan actually finds him funny anymore.
Yeah, I mean, just give it another year in the UK and they'll be bored of him.
We'll get sick of him too. Yeah.
Faster than Brexit.
That's happening. I think I'm not gonna go. I'll be available, but I don't think I will go. We'll see. Yeah.
I mean, you don't like Karen anymore, so why pretend?
Yeah. And I don't like sports. The ultimate
Double
talent.
whammy.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of not liking sports and members I don't like, we have a Chihhi and the Hanshin Tigers collab good store manager event.
Yeah, so she announced at her Seitan-sai last year that she had some collab goods going up with Hanshin. And this finally came out, so it was released along with their summer goods, which also had some other gaining comedian collabs. But basically,
so it's not special for her. I thought it was special for her.
It is special for her, but it's part of a bigger thing. So she has a towel and t-shirt, keychain, those kind of things. With basically, it's her and Toraki, the Hanshin mascot. So those went on sale at the official Hanshin Tigers shop, and then also the NMB shop. But it actually sold out really quickly. So they underestimated her popularity. And then she also did a store manager for a day event at the team shop outside of Koshien Stadium. So basically, she just stood behind the. I went to this, and she stood behind the register while you bought the goods. But she didn't actually she didn't actually operate the register. She just stood on the side, and you could talk to her as after you paid and went by. what was funny? So like actually a lot of non NMB Wota looking people went, and like she said afterwards that like, oh, some people, aren't NMB fans, but they found out about her from her YouTube channel. And then they were like, so she was standing behind the counter and you could talk to her, but then me and like some of the other NMB fans, we know from handshake events and stuff, there's all these rules, you can't like touch, reach over or whatever. But then some of these other people, like some of them high-fived her. And then the rest of us were like watching this, like, wait, what? You can do that?
Damn, I gotta go do that now. Go buy another jersey.
We joked about like going back in line.
Quote unquote
That
joke.
was kind of funny.
Jeff's like,
No, like actually, so like when one guy and I like went back to the line and just to see how it was, like they closed off the line because they sold out of stuff. But yeah, so that's interesting.
Was this also the same event that Mew was at?
No, that was a different
Or
one.
was that a different event? What was that?
That was the Hanshin, the Koshien Gourmet Ambassador event. So they have those. Last year they had it like 3 times in the summer, and then this year they've had it once so far. So that's the thing with Chihhi, Mighty, and Makochi. Speaking of 8th gens who have work, so they just like try eating some food from the food carts around the stadium, and then it's like a 30-minute talk show. And then like Mew came to that game just to watch because she went with her friend who's a fan of the Chiba Lotte Marines. And then like Mew just decided to come early and watch the stage event, this talk show thing. And then some fans saw her, including, I saw her there. Yeah, it's on Mew's YouTube channel also if you want to see that.
Yeah, and then also she's like been posting like stuff on Instagram as well. Or like she's become a baseball person as well, so I'm gonna have to drop her as well. So
Okay.
this is the real pandemic.
Baseball virus.
Even Wakapone getting into this too. Jesus.
And
Aru does like a baseball fan now.
Yeah.
Aruda tweets about like the Hiroshima Carp for some reason.
Well-
Subtweeting in English.
Yeah, I'm still following Cup for around 1 month now.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you gotta show that you're when they talk about it, they have.
I think that's like, I mean, there's being dedicated, and then there's being like, that whatever you're doing, but more power to you. I think that's taking it a little bit too far. Like I wouldn't watch like Matt didn't watch like a Docomo rugby team or something, right?
Yeah,
So-
we went to a game.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that's when I got.
No, you didn't become a fan. You don't tweet about them.
Oh no. I signed the big signboard thing they had outside.
And he left before me because he had to go to the theater show.
See,
Yeah.
he doesn't even give a shit about it.
Hey, so was another guy I saw this suit come in.
V2.
Guy who he's like a Nagisa and Karin fan.
Oh, it was N.
Yeah. All right. Next, Yuina actually had her Seitansai by the time you hear it, so it was like probably like a day or two ago. And she announced that she is starting a gourmet website. Well, not really a gourmet website, a bakery website.
Just a blog.
Like a blog, yeah, essentially. Of her visiting bakeries and then I guess like giving reports on them. So Jeff was there.
No, I wasn't at the Seitan site, but
You were there in spirit.
Yes, I watched the stream. She was talking about like in her speech, like, oh, she wants a big goal for herself after she achieved the goal of getting into Senbatsu, and she said, oh, eventually she wants to open a bakery. So
Why does she worry about keep staying in Senbatsu? It's not like she's a mortal law.
She talked about that too, but like that's not really a big goal.
Oh.
Like she said, like her next big goal, like a reach. Like she knows this will take years, so that's why she's starting with this like vlog thing to first go around and eating the bread, and then you learning how to make it eventually. I guess.
I don't
That's
think
how it works, right?
it works like that. I was gonna say, I don't think it works like that. You want to make bread? Go make bread. What the fuck?
Yeah, as someone who eats a lot of bread, I don't know shit about making bread.
Exactly. Yeah.
Unless you count like the Pillsbury Doughboy like baked rolls.
I mean,
things.
she's gonna go around to like good bakeries and then try to like
What?
taste
Ask
the
them how they
difference.
make their bread?
Not that, like at least learn the difference between different types of bread. Not just eat Wonder Bread like Matt.
Actually, I don't like Wonder Bread either.
Okay. Do you eat?
Ironically,
in Japan, do you eat Pasco?
I'm not gonna talk about that. But actually, real talk. I prefer like the wheat and like rye bread,
shit.
like the brown bread.
What?
Oh shit! Healthy food.
I like it because it tastes better. Like it has like I don't know, it's like weird, like
Molasses?
really bitter.
I thought
Is it
you
molasses?
were a super taster, so you hate bitterness.
But then there's like the opposite of white bread, which is like just pure sugar or whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, is Yuina gonna go to VA Day, France, or whatever? It's that
If she
place?
if she blogs about that, then she has no hope of opening a bakery.
That's like, I think the only bakery chain I know. But yeah, you can go check out her website. It's komugyoshi.com.
Komugi Joshi. So the title of her website is like Komugi ga daisuki na Joshi, like the girl who loves wheat. So sorry for you people with gluten intolerance.
Yeah, I was gonna say like she's just like making enemies of like all the gluten intolerant people.
Oh wait, she got a .com.
Oh.
That's pretty.
Oh, you didn't do .jp?
Or
Yeah, JP
or
or
dot wix
dot
site.
net.
Yeah, .com.
GeoCities.
.website. geocities.com/Yuina.
AOL keyword Yuina bread. Anyway. Yeah. So that. Next, Mikana has a Jill Stewart thing. Ryan can talk about this, our Mikana correspondent and Jill Stewart correspondent.
No, I think Jill Stewart is a makeup brand, like a famous makeup brand, and they do like collabs with idols, I guess. Like I don't know. I think I heard that this was the second one they did. The first one was Okuriyui, and so the second one was Mikana, and yeah, so they promoted whatever, it's modeling work, right? And then she did a collab with I guess like a famous like makeup artist or something. That one I don't really know, but yeah. Big modeling work for her. This one, did it go viral? I don't think it went viral, but it got like 40,000 likes, which is pretty good.
What's viral?
Well, I mean, I don't even know what the standard for viral is.
That's viral for NMB, right?
Yeah, okay. So
is
for
that her-
NMB, yes.
What about her light blue ponytail one?
Oh, that one was like 27,000 likes or something. So
So
this is
this
way
is-
more.
And also notably more than Oguri Yui.
Of course, that's the only thing that's more important. Fuck those other people. It's like- but yeah, the photo itself was, I guess, good. But yeah, that's the thing with her, right? So you just very, very she easily goes viral because of how she looks. So yeah, that's a Jill Stewart thing.
All right, and then the Mikana train keeps on rolling with the Kansai collection.
Yeah. So this one, I think this is gonna be like the third time or something she's done it, but this is the first time she's going alone. So that's the one I'm wondering actually why. So usually NMB does it in sets, so 2 or 3 members together. I think last time, oh no wait, it was Kobe collection. She was with Shinshin, and then Kansai collection
and the showroom winners. I was there.
Oh yeah, okay. No exhibition of showroom winners. Don't worry. And then the Kansai collection one, she was with. I think she was with Ray last year. So yeah, this time it's just her. She's with Milky, but I don't think that counts. Oh, and Akarin. Yeah. model work, I guess. Serious model work.
Real work.
Yeah. Unlike the baseball bullshit.
So you'll be there, right?
Of course not.
Of course not.
But anyway, that's August 6th. I think I just looked this up.
August. Oh, Kansai collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know.
August 6th, apparently, is what Google tells me.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna be there.
Wait, autumn and winter.
Yeah. It's so
Fashion.
in fashion world, there's the autumn
There's
winter
4
collection.
seasons?
There's autumn
2
winter
seasons.
collection and spring summer collection. So there's 2 Kansai collections. One for spring summer and one for autumn winter. Yeah. Are you gonna go, Matt? I think it's free.
No.
It's Kyocera Dome. It's the closest NMB will ever get to Kyocera Dome.
Until Sakatan Sonic. Next, we have a graduation announcement. Shinzawa Nao is graduating from her Ray modeling gig, which was like a 1-year thing due to like showroom bullshit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she's no longer going to be a model. She can go back to the gravy mines or wherever models go when they leave.
Great.
But yeah, she's actually just. I mean, that was a joke. Yeah, she's still staying in NMB. She's just not going to be a model for Ray anymore.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
She did pretty well, like better than most showroom bullshit winners.
Yeah.
Right.
I was hoping they would, decide to extend her. So it's kind of disappointing that they did.
That just means she's not an exclusive model. Like theoretically, she could still do modeling stuff in other like publications, right?
Yeah, of course. But nothing beats like a regular gig, right? I mean, in the sense that you have something to do every month, not like hustling every so often. And it's a matter of will NMB management use their meager influence to get her model work, right? Rather than just funnel everything to Mikana.
Hey, Karen's getting some model work too.
Like what?
She's in the idol school file thing.
Oh, okay.
And then also that Kojima produced fashion thing from
I don't think that
a few months
counts.
ago.
But sure.
The one Rain magazine. What's the Ocarina book? Ray, not Ray.
Ray.
Is it Ray?
Ray,
Okay, it
yeah,
was Ray.
It is Ray.
Okay, Ray. Yeah, I mean, Karen occasionally shows up in there too, not as a regular model, but goes to show you don't need showing bullshit to be a model.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Next, everyone will get excited for this. We have another concert coming up
Yes.
for Danceable.
Oh,
The
that one
first
no one
real
gives a shit.
concert.
Yeah.
First real concert.
Second.
Well, then the other one get canceled.
Their
because of COVID.
first one was the anniversary live in December 2019, and they were gonna have one in March 2020, but then 2020 happened.
And then they did the no audience live stream
Online one,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Uh,
basically so when Uuka announced graduation, she was in her speech. She said oh, I hope to do one more Danceable live outside the theater. And then I heard from a fan who sat near the management seats, all the management people looked at each other oh shit when she said that. Yes.
which shows that it was kind of hastily planned because they're gonna be doing it at Gorilla Hall, which is that's where they did the Hello Kitty festival
Yeah.
for B2.
Yeah, so this is a
couple months
new
ago.
music hall in Osaka. It's it's those all standing types. So this concert is going to be all standing. I think the capacity is around 1,000. Yeah, so then even Uuka herself said in a showroom stream or something, she said management looked around really hard in Osaka for an appropriate venue. I guess this was cheap enough.
Appropriate, yeah, it's cheap.
Yeah, I mean, because like honestly, so their first anniversary live was in Umeda Club Quattro, which is really small. That's like, I don't know, I think it was like 300 people, and that was back when they had 6 members.
But it's also like the perfect capacity for the Danceable fan base.
Yeah, I mean, like I know people who didn't win that one, so that one was too small back then, but this one was too big. Yeah, because like everyone I know won. So,
Of course.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they're doing like general sales now. But
At
I
least
mean,
it won't be like Fuckboy City like
yeah,
last time you were at Gorilla
like the
Hall.
festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, Danceable fans, yeah, we're happy about this. But what's funny is that they have like comical seats for this.
This is so stupid. It's,
On
it's
the-
even stupider than
Yeah.
than Zepp because
It's also on the second floor. Yeah,
that's so dumb. Like yeah, I mean we talked about this last month, but yeah, like, if you're gonna do Kameko, then don't do all standing. I think so. There's that. Also, NMB is finally going to Indonesia. All the YouTube comments and Twitter
Finally.
posts
Why the walk?
and showroom comments, it finally worked. So they're going to Indonesia on July 29th. This is for the, I forget what it's called. Arda, you can tell us, the Japan.
Yeah, so it's basically
Fest.
the event called Impact Nation Japan Festival 2023. It's gonna be held 2 days, July 29 and July 30. But NMB only perform on July 29 because on July 30 it's gonna be JKT48. Yeah, so the NMB gonna perform on outdoor stage, not the indoor stage. So the cheaper one gonna only cost you around 1,000 yen to watch NMB in Jakarta.
Oh wow, is that cheap? Well, I guess
Yeah.
yeah, you have to go by Indonesia standards, but
Yeah, I mean, Indonesia standard is also still cheap. Compared to the indoor concert one, it's around, the cheaper one is around 6,000 yen. Yeah.
also the outdoor stage is called the Kyoto stage.
Yeah, the
So then
outdoor concert.
some people on like, some Japanese fans on 2chan were like, "Wait, is this an event in Kyoto from like from about like Indonesia?" And
Like they probably confused it with the one that Yumin does for
Yeah, 'cause-
Vietnam.
she
Yeah.
went to a Vietnam festival in Osaka.
Yeah, because it also was really surprising that NNB gonna perform overseas after so many
Yeah.
years.
Well, yeah, I mean COVID is over, so
I guess like the kind of have some like inside information on this maybe, or like there's like some build up going on like in the coming weeks or so where like I think Arda saw some info.
Yeah,
happening
management
behind the scenes.
apparently request for 8 famous member around Indonesia. Yeah, but yeah, so the event organizer already give some names, but yeah,
Didn't have
it's-
like
it's-
Misaki on it or something?
yeah, Misaki on it, and then Chihhi, Mikana, Kojirin as usual name. But yeah, it's not guaranteed that those
Even-
names gonna be appear in Indonesia because after all it backs to management, right?
Wasn't one of the names Keiichi?
Yeah, Keiichi.
but they meant Chihhi or something.
Yeah.
But also it's Keiichi. You like she should probably come to Indonesia randomly, tag along with NMB.
Well,
Also,
actually,
like,
Keiichi
I-
visited Bali before for photobooks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, on when like NMB official Twitter announced it, I looked at the quote tweets, and there were a bunch of Japanese fans saying, "Oh, you should bring Misaki because she speaks English," and you know, all foreign countries speak English.
Of course.
Well, the come to Indonesia comments are all in English, so yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. But yeah, Arda, you're gonna go for sure, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
As well as the other Indonesian
Yeah, along with
folks.
others NNB fans Indonesia, which is surprisingly quite a lot now. based on the
Really?
response.
Well, I mean, like when this happens in any foreign country, it's not just hardcore NMB fans. It's like any idol fans. They just want to see any group, right?
Yeah. Though apparently most of them stopped following NMB after Sayaka graduate.
Yeah.
Well, everyone. That's everyone. Don't worry.
I guess we'll hear about that in a couple months, I guess, because even like next episode, we probably won't be able to talk about it because it'll be still haven't happened. So probably in August we'll hear about the Indonesia show.
I guess
Ryan was considering it.
as well. I briefly considered it, but yeah, the timing is hard to like take days off when it's 2 weeks before like Obon, the long summer holiday in Japan.
I mean, it's a weekend. You can just do a weekend there.
I know, but I don't want to if I'm going all the way to Indonesia. I'm not going to do a day trip to Thailand like you did.
Well, Takumi was planning on doing it.
And he has to cancel his plans because of some dumb Yuri thing. Next, NMB's 12th anniversary DVD and Blu-ray box set is going to go on sale on August 30th. So there's going to be a 7-disc collection.
Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of, because it's 12th anniversary, which was like 6 concerts or something. Really crazy.
Yeah.
Which you remember that it was like the 3 days of Ski Up, Jump Mushi, Hop Mushi, Step Mushi, the Kokoten show, the Undergirl show, the Tokyo show. So yeah.
It's like 30,000 yen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, you could pre-order it on Universal Music Store. I guess there's going to be some bonus with that. Oh, it comes in a special NMB box. That's the
That's
bonus.
so kind of stupid.
It's this white-ass box with just like the NMB logo like plastered across it. It's not even the logo, it's just like the font.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
It's like the Lucky Bag box. Kind of same deal.
Yeah.
And it's going to come in like a regular-ass box as well, so it's a box inside the box. But yeah. It's good. I think they're usually pretty late with getting the anniversary stuff out. I think last year's didn't come out until like super late as well. Last year's was weird because it was like Miru concert and then I think 11th anniversary. Like they didn't do any of the other like Hatsunatsu concerts or non-battle stuff, or even like Ion concert or Coconut concert. So
it's good that they're still making these. They haven't like. If they didn't do this, it would just be like another sad sign that management and Universal cares less about NMB.
Yeah.
I mean,
wasn't it with the like 2015 or 2016 arena tour? Like I remember it came out like 5 years later.
Oh,
yeah. There was a really long time where they just never released anything, which is really fucking stupid.
Next, so last month we talked about the NMB Lion Stamps with Team NMB2. Now we have some more Lion Stamps. They have the 9th Gen. They got their own Lion Stamp set, as well as Cameron, the theater manager. So you can go get those if you're so inclined. Arda got the 9th Gen stamp set.
I might get the Cameron one.
Yeah.
Some members got 3 or 4.
Some member got 3 and others got 2. I think around 4 member or 5 got 3 kind of stamp and then the rest only got 2. So the total there are 40 stamps I think for 9th Gen.
Yeah. 9th Gen privilege.
Did you see IP's tweet? It's hilarious.
Tell us about it.
She was like, you know how you do like it's like, oh, that's so funny, why does 9th Gen get a special one, ha 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 ha.
Oh, I thought she addressing Cameron got
She's
the special one, not the
was it
9th
Cameron?
Gen.
I thought it was 9th Gen.
No, she's talking about Cameron. Like, wait, why is someone other than members getting stamps?
I mean, she had got her own joke played on her or whatever. 'Cause, the Cameron stamp is already a joke.
Yeah.
It's just like, why would someone want to buy that? And then I mean, because they used to sell like Cameron Seitansai shirts too, right?
They would, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like, yeah, like the tuxedo one. I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
I mean, I guess they're just going back to the old way.
Yeah.
of
Old
jo-
jokes.
Yeah. I mean, it's NMB. They love their jokes.
Yeah. There was like the Cameron like Tenchi sticker. Like that was part of like the Village Vanguard goods from a couple years ago. I remember. Next, we have Summer Station, which was they did this last year. It's over in Roppongi Hills at the TV Asahi.
Does this even have a stream,
station.
or is this
Yes.
It
just
did
a
stream last year.
Summer Station is-
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, they did this last year, and that's like at the Coca-Cola stage or something.
Yeah, I remember
So
also
it's-
watching Nagisa stream.
Yeah, so she last year she had that show with the Zakoshi, the comedian guy who doesn't wear a shirt and only a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
And they had like a live recording session for that at the same
Oh.
place. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now I
so
remember.
and then this summer station thing is basically a month long like temporary music stage set up in Roppongi Hills in Tokyo. And they have a
Yeah.
whole bunch of artists and so, like a bunch of other idol groups and bands as well. So NMB was picked last year and again this year.
Yep.
I went last year, and it's I think it's quite worth it, especially if you're in Kanto, because it was almost an hour, so it's a little longer than your typical like music like idol festival set list. Like they even had units and an encore. So it's well worth the time and your time and money.
I remember they even had an announcement. It was like, the new single's coming out. We don't know when. I remember because like, they still hadn't like announced the single officially, but they were still using like the new Senbatsu.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I guess they're still using the current Senbatsu
Oh yeah, they announced the members.
for this. Yeah, it's current Senbatsu, but with Mighty replacing Uuka, because Uuka will be gone by then. Yeah, and it's August 3rd.
Yeah, and then they previously announced that NMB will do Tokyo Idol Festival on August 4th. So
Did they give the lineup?
No, but I mean
No.
it's obvious it's gonna be the same. They did the same
Will it
thing
be the
last.
same, or will it be? They did it? Okay.
They did this
I thought they
last
said,
year
like,
as well.
B2.
No, B2 was like in 2019. So last year they did the same
Fuck.
thing, Tokyo Idol Festival and then Summer Station back to back.
Fuck. That means more Mighty.
More Mighty,
Yeah.
more On.
You should
Jesus
go watch
Christ.
Ryan because it is in Tokyo, right?
Yes.
Yeah. No.
He would rather go to Indonesia.
Yeah.
than-
Yes. Yes. Not doing that.
I'm like on the fence. I don't think I will go either. Just because.
Yeah, they're both weekdays.
Well,
Oh, weekday?
So-
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Never
so-
fucking happening
Well,
then.
if you're on summer
I'd be on
break,
summer break, so I have no excuse. But I
yeah,
still
you
just
have
don't
no
want to go down.
excuse. Go at least for Summer Station. I agree with you that Tokyo Idol Festival sucks because
Clusterfuck.
you have to
Yeah.
stand. It's all standing, and they're gonna remove all restrictions. So you'll have to stand there for hours, fight for a good seat. But the Summer Station is seated, so it's good.
We'll see. Actually, they're doing the ticket lottery right now, so
Yeah.
we'll see. Well, I don't want to go by myself. Maybe I will. I'll only do it for the content. That's the only reason why, right? Good. My
Live
YouTube
vlog.
channel is starved for content. We'll see. I'll still be expended for Mike. Yeah. Anyway. Summer Station. Oh yeah, you get free Coke there, don't you?
Yeah.
I got a free Coke.
Okay, now I'm on board. Let's go. No. Wait, it's regular Coke, not Coke Zero, right?
I think they had both, maybe.
Okay. If it's Coke Zero, okay, I'll go. If it's just regular Coke, I'm not.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
very-
Go walk to 7-Eleven and get Coke Zero for 150 yen.
No, dude, it's like 180 yen now. Cause
What?
Inflation, yeah.
Can't you buy like a 2-liter thing for 180 yen?
180 yen, yes.
Oh, are you talking about the litter?
Inflation, yeah, it's hit it. Like, it's now...
I was talking about like a 500 milliliter bottle.
Yeah, it's like 160 now.
Wow.
Oh, whatever.
When it's on sale, it's 150. It's so shitty. Anyway, there's that. Next, we got some photo books to talk about. So, Yuzu's second photo book came out.
Who's that?
At the end. Some member who's no longer in the group. So, why we're talking about this? She's not here anymore.
Yeah.
We don't talk about graduated members on the show.
I mean, you don't even talk about Sayaka, right? So.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, because we all stopped being Sayaka fans.
Well, you stopped being a Sayaka fan.
You stopped being a Sayaka fan.
I mean, I never was a fan, so my opinion of her hasn't really changed.
Yeah. Anyway, she was still a member of the group when this happened, so it's kind of like retroactively happening. Yeah, so her second photo book came out May 31st. We have some sales numbers for that from the first week. So she sold 5,994 copies, so just shy of 6,000. That's like the one of like the worst things. Like, it's like the numbers like just close from reaching like that milestone.
Yeah.
If only Infamia bought a book.
6 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So I guess compared to her first one, worse. She sold 7,388 of her first one, but still higher than the rest of the recent photo books. Higher than Kokona, which had like 4,000. So, okay. I mean, I guess this is more than expected because they didn't really have a whole lot of like fanfare. It was kind of like buried under like Uuka's photo book.
There's so many photo books though. I can't keep track. I was surprised. Yeah. It's like, why are they talking about this photo book? Oh, okay, that released.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Kind of just happened. Yeah, like Wakapon's like just came out like a little before as well, or a couple months before. So yeah, kind of snuck in there. So yeah. And then Uuka's photo book came out this a week ago, and we have its first week sales as well. And
it's surprisingly well, actually. Yeah.
Yep. It sold 2,495 copies. So yeah, that's surprisingly well. Like, wow. I think Ryan was expecting like not even 2,000.
Well, she held many events.
Yeah, so there's like 15 different versions. I'm like slightly exaggerating, but like not that much. There's like different.
It's 14.
Different covers, different postcard photo bonuses, and then actually, so I realized like, I was wondering why. So they have the like handover events at the bookstores. So she had 3 of them, and then they announced like some extra ones at the NMB shop. I was like, wow, why are they so desperate in squeezing this in? But then I realized that's gonna be the last like talking event for Uuka before she graduates.
Yeah.
So it's like the substitute for handshakes or hanashikai.
What about Yuzu?
You can ask her why she wanted to get out so quickly.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I guess Uuka did better than Wakapon.
Well, yeah, bigger production cost, bigger marketing cost. No problem.
Here comes Salty Arda.
they flew her to Okinawa.
I'm surprised.
Went to Gunma.
I'm surprised that Uuka sold more than Wakapon, to be quite honest. But suck on that.
It's not really surprising considering how many versions are there for Uuka photobook.
sounds like an excuse.
I mean, Uuka's
really obvious.
No. Do you think Wakapon's fan base is bigger than Uuka's at this point?
No,
right now?
Not bigger. Maybe even if Wakapon had many versions, just like Uuka right now, maybe the sales will be higher because there will be many variations to buy.
I was just not gonna let that thing go, but
I mean that makes up a huge part of the sales. Come on. Like,
I do. I just find it funny. Well,
Yeah, number of versions, but Uuka also had she has over 10 years of being in the group, so it's built.
yeah, so there are definitely people who are like, you know what, Uuka's been here so long, let's buy one, as a thank you to her.
Yeah,
There's definitely some of
Yeah.
that. See, Jeff, but did you buy a Wakapon one, Jeff?
Yes.
Oh well, you don't count then.
You canceled out.
Yeah, you cancel yourself out.
Even Arda bought one Uuka Photobook.
Oh, so
Oh man, so art has nothing to.
Yeah.
You're part of the problem, or
No, I mean, it's kind of obvious that it will be higher, so no problem.
You gave up.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't buy. I stood solidarity with Wakapon. I did not buy an Uuka photo book, so I'm the only Wakapon fan.
Even if Wakapon like baseball
Just
now,
like because you're gonna go to her Seitan site.
Well, that was before, also. Yeah. I'm gonna go to our Seitan side, so yeah. But yeah. And then, I guess also they announced that her graduation stage has already been announced. It's going to be on August 1st, so it'll be Uuka's last day with the group.
I think technically they said it was both Seitan site and graduation show.
Oh, yeah, because I think her birthday is like August.
Yeah, it's her birthday.
Yeah.
Wait, is it
I think it's
2 in 1, or are they going to be doing 2 on the same day? Like
it's the
the
same.
morning
It's
after?
one show that it's both because it's a weekday
Okay.
actually.
yeah.
Didn't Yuri do the same thing?
I think she graduated on her birthday, right?
Yeah. See, third gen bonds. Yuri's going to show up to Uuka's grad stage. Takumi has to go buy get tickets for that now.
Oh. I mean, he probably will if he could.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. They have to make the committee has to make a cake for her as well as like the graduation flowers.
I mean, everyone does that. It's not
And the
there's nothing
letter.
special about that. Yeah.
A birthday cake and a graduation cake. It's like the same cake, but you flip it over. Like one side is graduation, one side is birthday.
Or you cut it and it reveals. And then,
Yeah. And I guess she also announced that she's gonna be in a couple of plays in Tokyo, like shortly after graduating.
yeah.
One is based off of Black Clover. That's like an anime, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, she's already pretty seriously going straight into the acting career.
Good for her.
Yeah.
I guess while we're on it, we got a comment from Phantom from the last show, saying, thanks for saying the for Uuka's surprise in quote announcement at the venue. As a former actor, I'm nothing but hopeful for her successful career as an actress, and love the story for someone with every possible idol spec like Uuka, the challenge in the theater and musical. By the way, it seems nobody here likes my other Oshis, Anon, Anju, and Tenna. Do you have any candid comments on those members?
I think Jeff likes Anju, right? Like
I like
And
Yeah,
Anon.
Jeff
Anon
like
and
Anon and Anju.
that was the
I like
that was
Anju.
the whole Oshihen joke with Jeff.
my Oshihen of the month when I went to watch the plays. Yeah, so I did. So last year I went to watch Anon's Midsummer Night's Dream play. I thought she was pretty good. I mean, I've always liked her, and then also she's from Kyoto. I secretly support all the Kyoto members.
Well, she also like K-pop. That's why you like her. Right?
Yeah, I think did I talk? No, I haven't gone to her like individual Hanashikai or anything, but.
I think you went to...
There was one in a group with the random
like
group
her and Yuina
like 2
or
years
something.
ago. Yeah,
I thought you were like in one with like her and Yuina or something.
it was a random
It was like
group.
like last
I
year's
think, no, it was with Chihhi.
National Handshake event. Or Chihhi, yeah. No, Chihhi was no.
Wait, no. Oh, you mean a real
Or
event?
like you did. Yeah. I think it was like last year you went to it and then you like didn't really say much to her. I think because you want to talk to Yuina, whoever.
Oh, that. Was it unknown? I don't think it was unknown. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that was that was only one ticket, and I ignored the other member to talk to you. Anyway. Yeah. I mean, okay. Yeah. Anju. Yeah. So I've always since the beginning, Anju has been my 7th gen pick. So yeah, I like her. I went to her. Went to one of her plays, and then I saw Navigation recently with like several NMB members, and yeah, I think she's really good. She's really talented. So yeah, I mean I don't Oshi, hardcore Oshi her. So, but like if she has another play, I'd be happy to go.
Who's the other one? Tenna.
Tenna, which I like Tenna, but I just don't know what to. I got her like in a random handshake. I remember like when she ran past us during the spring concert. I was like, "Who's that really tan girl?" Oh wait, it's Tenna.
She's like a bigger version of Zeon.
She seems interesting. Like I'm very curious about her, but like I'm not sure if I would get tickets for her. I need to like see her do more. Or I need to be more interested in what she's doing. She was in the. You guys watched the Werewolf with her?
Yeah, she's quite funny in GSK. But yeah, compared to Koyorin is funnier.
No.
I think she's friends with Koyorin, right? Like
because they do
seem to hang out. With
they
each
do
other
the unit together in the 9gen show.
Oh, the that thing that Matt hates, Demo.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why he hates that now.
I know I don't hate her. I just haven't got a chance to go like get like.
No, it's okay. No need to be shy.
I'm waiting for my moment. I guess. Waiting to go to a 9gen show, which might be soon because
I actually find Tenna interesting. The thing is, like, I don't really like. There's not really a lot of 9th gen content, or I just don't watch 9th gen content. I don't know what the difference is.
It's that you don't watch it.
Yeah, but yeah, she has. I don't know. I think she can grow up to be pretty. Obviously, like. Them being stuck with like Kenkyusei hair and Kenkyusei styling and all that, like, makes a lot of them look, plain. But yeah, I find her interesting, just because of her personality. She wears like the weirdest clothes.
Yeah.
So she's like Anju, like turned up to. Well, actually, I'm not gonna say. I don't even know who's worse, her or Anju, but like they wear like really weird clothes. So that's interesting.
Tenna's worse. Anju is like the stuff you see at like the weird fashion shows.
Mm-hmm.
So you can kind of see it being like high fashion or whatever. Tenna is just like wearing hot pink something.
Yeah. Her clothes.
She kind of like weirdly dresses up like a kid sometimes.
With like weird sweaters and stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I find her interesting. I need to see more. I don't actually. Yeah, as I said, I don't really know a lot about 9gen, so that's on me. But I need to see more. I guess like this is a question for fandom. Then recommend us stuff to introduce your Oshis.
Recommend us Tenna content.
Yeah, actually, I don't really care about Anon or Anju, so recommend me some Tenna content, and I'll watch it and then give you a review next month.
I did get Anju 2-shot at the event, but I didn't really get like much response.
That's because you just wanted every 7th gen.
Yeah, but then even in her, I was like, I think I bought before I even decided to buy everyone. Like, I want to get Anju, because she's friends with Misaki. But I didn't really get much of a
connection
or anything from that. Yeah, I didn't really pick anything up from that. And she said like she used to. I mean, she does know some English because her mom's an English teacher, but I think she was okay in that stream they did a couple years ago, but
Does she speak English
recently
well?
she forgot English or whatever, or she used to know English as a child.
Oh,
Well, I mean, yeah.
yeah. I see.
Yeah, but, I mean, like the thing I like most about Anju is that she looks like, you know, really prim and proper and like and smart, but like when she starts talking, she's just like scatterbrained.
Yeah, like I was like pick her as like she was on number ID once, and like yeah, she got like the MVP award for being like the most like okay.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. So there's that. Speaking of graduation stuff, Mirai, she was supposed to graduate like a week ago. She got sick again, and then got delayed. She was supposed to leave like the day before Yuzu, but yeah, now she's not going to be leaving until June 29th. You know, assuming she doesn't like get sick or whatever. Weirdly enough, like Karen also has like not been showing up at like Team M shows, but she's actually going to be at the Mirai show. So as captain, 'cause I think usually they have the same position, Mirai was sub for Karen on Team M. So yeah, and then also Yuzu's grad show that happened. She wasn't sick, so she actually left us for real. Who wrote this? This is you, Jeff?
Yes. Yeah, I was just like kind of shocked when I watched the stream. Like, there was almost no cheering in that show. Like, you expect a grad show.
Maybe they
to
were
be
shy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wasn't it a lot of girl fans?
No,
at this one?
I don't think
What?
so.
No way. No fucking way.
Okay, that might have been like some
Yuzu
fake
has
news.
girl
Yeah.
fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. My pet theory was that it was like casual Gravure fans who like never go to idol shows, and they're like, "Oh, let's go to see this one," and they don't know the cheers. Yeah, I don't know.
So they decided
No,
to show up now rather than before then.
Yeah. Don't need to practice. Just do it. Just do it
Do it live.
Yeah. Okay. There's that. We also have some other theater shows that happened up recently. Some special, kind of like one-time only shows. We had the Kyun Mart revival. I guess this is all because of Uuka leaving. Uuka and Yuzu, I guess, were responsible for this. So it wasn't really a full-on Kyun Mart show. They literally only did like 3 songs, I think, and then they did like a whole like talk segment and then like a game. I guess the song segment. Actually, no. I guess the song segment was like it was songs from their set list, but they had to like do the dance off of memory. So yeah, and then it was kind of disappointing. I thought it was gonna be a full on like okay, we're gonna do the whole set list, but no, they only did a few songs.
Nagisa doesn't have time.
Well, Nagisa was busy to practice.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I mean, we can talk about it after the Yuminige one, but yeah, I have thoughts about this.
Alright, yeah, we talked about the Yume Nige. They did the revival show as well. This is for Mirai.
Yeah, and they did the whole set list basically.
Shorter versions, right?
They had to do short versions of some songs, I think, but they did like all the songs in the original set list, including units.
But shit outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
Well, it's standard of Kamuri Live.
yeah, Kamui Live.
No. So okay. I'll get into it. You guys keep saying like, oh, it's because Kanmuri Live. It's because Kanmuri Live. What the fuck does that mean, right? Like, if they're gonna put on a show and they're gonna call it like whatever the Kyun Mart show, or they're gonna call it Yuminige, right? Then put on the fucking Yuminige show. There's no like, oh, it's Kanmuri Live. We have to be accepting of that. What the fuck does that mean?
I'm not saying like I accept it or not. I'm saying those are management's imposed rules. Like I'm sure it like Reiko especially and all the other members would have loved to have the original outfits, but like management doesn't. I don't know. They have like some rules about like how long the show can be, how many outfits they can use.
Why? What? What rules? Like that's the
'cause they
thing.
charge cheaper for this.
Do they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
it's
4,000.
cheaper. Yeah, it's cheaper. It's 4,000, and then they give you the photo. So it's basically treated as like the same level as a Kenkyusei show.
Jesus Christ! Why are you
Ironically,
selling the?
though, the Kinkyusei, the the B2 Kinkyusei show is like the longest one now. It's like 2 hours.
It's a 500. No. Okay, I'm still not gonna accept it. Like a 500 yen difference, right? This wouldn't have fucking made a difference. Like it's stupid. Why are they selling a Yume Nige show if they're not willing to actually do a Yume Nige? Someone in management should have said, no, we're not fucking doing this because it's a shit idea or we're too cheap to do this. We're not doing it. Instead of like, yeah, you can do it, but you have to half-ass it. That makes no sense. So, no, I disagree. Like, if they wanted to do like a 6D3 show, they should have done a 6D3 show that was not Yume Nige. Or they want to do a Kyun Mart show, they can do a Kyun Mart show that was not the Kyun Mart show.
And then they should bring back Amimaru and Riona. And
Yeah.
Well, Riona was back
Oh yeah, they did
technically
do that.
at the
Oh
big
yeah,
stage.
that was the
yeah.
encore cheer. The encore cheer.
Oh yeah, the encore cheer, they had to call like Suchan.
It was so funny.
Suchan
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Marin.
So they did a speech, and then like they did a cheer during the encore, calling every member's name. So they did the current members first, and then they went through every 63 member. And then they included Suchan, and then you could hear audibly that like fewer people cheered for Suchan.
No, a lot of people were like, yo, Suchan. It's like
Yeah, I said it was like the Team America song where they do like,
yeah.
Starbucks, fuck yeah, Burger King, fuck yeah, and then it's like Republicans,
Fuck yeah!
Bed Bath and Beyond, fuck yeah, confused, yeah, sportsmanship. It was like, yeah, it's very much like that same kind of energy.
yeah, no, I think this was botched. Like they can't make another. So the thing is, like, it's a revival, right? Like it's not like there's only so many times you can make something like this, right? And they fucked this up so bad. Like the outfits are so fucking bad. Like what the hell?
I mean, it was their birthday shirts from like across the years.
I mean, actually, that
No,
one
no,
was
it's-
okay.
It's not just
But like
that.
the actual songs with the actual outfits were like shorter, and then they can't even wear like the real like whatever the outfit was. Like you do bird, and you're not wearing the bird outfit, right? Yeah, no, it's no excuses. I'm not accept. I don't accept any
I
excuse for this.
understand that you would. I understand why you want this, but then I'm not surprised why you're so surprised that management has these rules or is like lazy.
No, my point is that if you can't do it well, then don't fucking do it.
The members wanted to do it.
Yeah, because basically it's a miracle request, right? To
Yeah.
respect
Yeah, this is more for
Miracle.
Mirako and Yuzu. Like, with these two things, and I guess Uuka as well, so...
No, if I'm management, I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna spend a single fucking cent on this, so no. So we want to sell like an actual concert like Kokoten in the future
But-
with Yume Nige. So we're not gonna let you guys water it down. They should have, it's a choice, right? It's a choice whether you do it properly or you fucking don't do it.
But they're not gonna
Not
do
like
it.
let's half-ass it.
They're not gonna do it.
What do you mean they're not gonna do it?
Because
Why wouldn't they?
They're not.
They
Gonna
did
have
Kokoten.
members. Kokoten's different. Kokoten's like the only original NMB stage.
Also
Also,
Kokoten
it's a
is like getting watered down. It's getting watered down as well.
Also, it was a vehicle to push Sakatan and Keito.
Yeah, that's why it's getting watered down. And then also HKT is now doing it.
So what? Do it for 9th gen.
Do what?
Yeah,
You want-
okay, now we're talking.
I agree.
You want, what, you want 9th gen to do Yume Nige? Isn't that half-assed?
Why? No, I'm saying from management perspective. From management's perspective, they shouldn't have allowed like them watering down Yume Nige,
So
right? Because
okay,
they can still use it in the future.
why can't they do this comedy with the original members and then have another full concert with like whatever members in the future? It's completely
Because they're
different.
watering it down, so it's less special.
No one's gonna remember this one when they do it again.
Yeah,
If you do Sayaska Sonic every week, like no one's gonna come.
What?
those aren't really comparable.
If you do the Team N and M and B2 shows every week, no one's gonna come, and we have after 30.
Yeah, no one comes.
Yeah, and then like go with the Coco 10 concerts they did like during 12th anniversary. That was like on a fucking Wednesday afternoon, and no one came.
Well, okay, so they've done Coco 10 twice in recent years.
Yeah,
they did it in
then they did it
2021.
Yeah, so the first one sold out, right? The second one didn't. And that's my point. It's because it's considered special.
There are two
The first time.
Okay, yes, but I don't think you can compare like two concerts with like the full cast versus like this Kanmuri in the theater, and then if they do a concert in the future.
Why
Like
can't
people
you?
still applied like crazy to this to Yume Nige because all the
Yeah, and did they get their money's worth? No, because they fucking half-assed it.
That's what you say, but everyone else from what I saw loved it because they want.
Hey,
they
Matt,
want
did
to
you love
sing the
it?
Songs.
I didn't watch
He
it.
doesn't give a fuck about 63.
Karin
I
was
already
in
moved
it.
on.
What?
That's why I watched Q-Mart. I like Q-Mart more than 63.
Oh, so were you happy with Q-Mart?
No, I was not.
See?
But also because the Q-Mart one was worse than
That's not even
63.
That's not even a show. They didn't even put effort. Yume Nige actually they put effort into squeezing the entire set list in, given their restrictions.
See, okay, that's my point, Jeff. Why do you have to do the given the restrictions? Right? That's my point. Fuck management!
Yeah. Now we're on the same page.
Yeah, okay. Also, I think we got that's the title for this episode. I think so. That's what this discussion got us.
Yeah,
okay,
okay.
so now we can move on. That's all. That's all we needed.
Speaking of fuck management,
We have Kamioto. So the TV show. This is only Kansai only. I tried watching this on normal TV, but it's only Kansai TV. But that was last a weekend ago or so, and they did like a whole like. It was like what Showa summer concert or summer songs I think was like the theme. A bunch of boomer songs. So Ray Koji Nagisa did a special unit, and then Sakatan, Zeon, Mighty, K. They did Body and Soul by Speed, and then everyone else plus Yumin was in the Morning Musume song Revolution 21.
Hey, this was great.
Yeah, those audios were right. And then she had a whole transition where like they were holding the NMB flag over the camera, and then it's cut to Station Laptime 2023.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. Everything was awful about this. No words. No words.
I'm questioning why Mighty was in the future unit with Sakatan, John, and Kato.
On Speed.
Well, you know
because
why.
they consider her top member.
Well, these are like kind of like next gen, but then also why wasn't Wakanyan in here, right?
Because Mighty's considered like higher than Wakanyan.
And Zeon.
Yeah. I mean Zeon's because she can dance.
Well, you can put Yayo, Yukino then other than Mighty.
But she wasn't. Yukino wasn't on this Senbatsu.
Well, neither was Mighty or Zeon.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Showa Idol solos were like fucking awful. Like, holy fuck!
Even Nagisa.
Like, they shouldn't let Ray sing anything ever.
I mean, even Nagisa opening also kind of weak.
I mean, with Nagisa, it's more like her gimmick is that she likes Showa idols, right? And she's actually like mainstream popular. So that one I'll forgive. But like, what the fuck was Ray doing? Oh my god.
Would you rather have Chihhi?
No, I'd rather them
Yes.
not do it. See, this is my you guys are always stuck with the we have to do it, so how do we do it? No, there's an option of not doing things. We think this is gonna be awful, let's not do it. Not we think this is gonna be awful, so let's find something else less awful. But yeah, no, this is bad. Station and Uptime 2023. Fuck that. What's the difference between Station no Laptime 2023 and the actual Station no Laptime? I want someone to explain that to me.
Sakatan is the difference.
You know the
No, so they've ruined Station no Laptime. Period. Because there is no fucking difference. Like the only reason that Station no Laptime 2023 exists is so that they can replace Sayaka with Sakatan. Fuck you.
Hey man, I mean, okay. Obviously, you've all been complaining about Sakatan this whole time, but like we've also complained about like management not doing things and not changing Senbatsu for years and years, and now they finally make a dramatic change.
Not with Station no Laptime.
Okay, not that, but like not just Seishun no Laptime, but like just Sakatan's push in general. The Seishun no Laptime is just a symptom of this.
You can push someone without like trying to basically overwrite history.
rewrite
Yeah.
history. Yeah.
No, overwrite. Basically, they're trying to replace like every single like Sayaka thing with Sakatan, like Hajime no Hoshi, and then Seishun no Laptime. What's next? Rainbow?
Priority.
So-
Identity.
Sakat.
Yume Nigenai, because we're already on that. We were on that topic.
Yeah.
already.
She's gonna say
You know-
Gambare.
Yeah, she's gonna say Gambare.
Sakata Misaki produced stage. Yume.
Yume no Anigari
Or her in it as
2026.
Like, you can push someone with like original stuff, not with like fucking, let's take like our most popular song and then pretend that like this new girl is now like the center of it. It's stupid. Like, there's no excuse for it. I cannot imagine like a scenario where this was a fucking good idea.
Like what some of the complaints were also like they were doing the song on live on TV or whatever.
Oh yeah,
And people
yeah.
were like,
They didn't
why
even.
won't they do Done? But I think in defense, Done is also not a very good song for TV. Like neither of these were good songs for TV.
Seishun no Laptime is a more than 10-year-old song.
No, it's not. It says 2023. Gosh.
It's a new song.
Like they
Yeah,
performed
new song.
Seishun no Laptime 2023 more than the actual Seishun no Laptime on TV. How does that fucking work?
You know what would be good? Skidamushi.
No.
That's a hype
Those
Awful
song.
were
song.
Yeah, go back to those. Yeah.
Awful song.
What if they did?
But Sakatan Center.
What if they did?
Oh, Sakatan Center Skidamushi. Okay, I want to see that.
What about
Skidamushi 2023.
Hatsukoi 2023?
Sure, let's do that.
They already did that.
Yeah, they did that. They did that in...
Sakatan was Center.
See, they can do Quintet too. It's all Sakatan. They have to do CG.
It's like CGAI.
Yeah. They're gonna release Kurokami Shoujo, and it's not Sayaka and Milky anymore.
Well, Sakatan solo song might be in the next single then.
No, they're gonna release Priority 2023. I told you they're gonna release Rainbow with Sakatan.
It's gonna be Team SM or NS.
Yeah.
The same band.
Yeah, if she comes to Tochigi, will you go watch?
No.
It's absurd. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how you defend this. There's no defending.
Let us know in the comments how you would defend
About
Sakatan
Sakatan
in
push.
2023 in Sakatan Push.
I mean,
I'd love to hear.
I don't know, like if you're trying to get new fans, they won't know the Sayaka history behind this. To them, it's just another song with like this new girl in the center.
So why use Seishun no Laptime then?
Because they have no other songs.
I mean, that's not an excuse, right? You can make a fucking song. Why not make Sakatan Center for Done?
That costs money. They won't even get the fucking new Nige outfits. You think they'll compose a new song?
No, I said, like, why didn't they make Sakatan center for Dun?
Because then you would complain that it's not.
Mikana is still there.
Even harder. Yeah, she'll be center for the upcoming single.
I mean, clearly, right?
Next
Like,
single,
it's
probably.
actually
It's
going to
going in
be
that
really
direction.
stupid if she's not center for the next single at this point.
All right, so next, we're going to talk about the summer concerts over at Zepp Bayside. They have not happened yet. They're going to be actually next month, and actually 3 weeks from now. So actually, though, we all got tickets for it. At least me and Jeff, and plus the rest of our crew that are going to be there. So actually, much easier than Oryx.
I'm telling you, man, the OG Sons don't want to stand.
Yeah, and they are still selling for public sales right now.
Yeah, first come, first serve.
Even the Uuka graduation one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay, that means no one gave a shit. Okay.
yeah.
So Takumi didn't need to worry about it. He was like, "Oh, I wonder if I'm gonna win. Can you ask Jeff and Matt if they can share their tickets with me?"
I think like the whole like organization. I mean, it's a little inside baseball, but like our whole like organization of like, okay, who's getting what tickets for who. That was more difficult than actually getting the tickets.
Yes.
Because we had like a kind of bigger group. It's like it used to be just like me and Jeff and Ryan, and like that's pretty simple. Well, we just apply for 2 each or whatever. But now you can apply for up to 4. So it's like, how do you divvy up the groups? But
We have like 7 or 8 people
yeah,
who are applied together.
yeah. So yeah, but anyway, that's all taken care of. Yeah. So as we said, concerts. So there's the summer concert of all the teams, all the members on Friday the 14th. I believe that's it. Yeah, Friday the 14th. Spooky. And then Saturday the 15th will be the 789 concert as well as Uuka's graduation concert. They haven't really said much more information other than they showed off the logos for those, which they look
They're pretty bad.
yeah. The 789 looks like the You Try like participation trophy kind of. It's a little like heart ribbon thing.
Yeah. And they even use Uuka showroom avatar to be the logo.
Oh yeah, for the Uuka concert. Yeah.
Hawa-kun.
Is that like an official thing that she uses?
No,
I
it's
don't
never
understand.
official. She drew it. It's like her character she always draws, but it's never been official on anything.
I see.
Till now, they're probably gonna do like pin light or plate light or something of that, possibly.
Yeah, they could totally sell that. Yeah.
Like, they already have the asset for it, so yeah, should be all right. But yeah, I guess we kind of alluded to some of this already when we were talking about like the member promotions. But yeah, we're gonna do some kind of predictions what we expect might happen in terms of announcements. So I guess we'll just start off with like member promotions. So I think some of you think there's going to be promotions.
I think they will do a
I
mass
think
promotion. Everyone.
Not
My hot
really, I
take,
think, because
they're not.
Sakura-chan doesn't really deserve
They did it
promotion.
they did it for Mighty as well. Mighty, so Manatee. So they're not shy of promoting someone who hasn't really done anything yet. Because it's gonna look worse. It's actually gonna look worse if they promote the others and not Sako-chan. So
Well, I mean,
they have to do everyone.
they will promote Picarun too? That's
No,
the
no,
issue.
she's not there.
Yeah,
she's
but
not there, so
yeah,
it doesn't
but,
matter.
But then she is gonna be left alone in Eggen then.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
I mean, so was Hinacho and Manatee, right?
Yeah.
They were not promoted because
Yeah,
they were.
but
on
then
hiatus
that means that
during
they
the promotion.
won't promote all for the rest of Eggen then. If Picarun won't be promoted.
No, I think 8th gens they're gonna wait until the team shuffle.
Yeah,
at the
which I
end of
don't
the
think
year.
they're not. Yeah, they're gonna wait until probably 13th anniversary to actually promote anyone else. They might promote a 9th gen.
No,
That's, like,
so
only, I
one
think.
thing we've learned from NMB management is that they feel obligated to have quote unquote surprises during these concerts. So they will.
Yeah,
they
and it
will
won't be
make something
promotions.
up.
It'll be a different surprise.
Like what?
Next singles
Yeah, new
With
single,
Sakatan Center.
tour.
during
They're
eight,
gonna have a
during
tour.
7, 8, 9 concert.
I mean, it's harder to get a single out than it is to promote someone. So I'm not.
Yeah, but then why did they squeeze all the Hanashitai for done by the end of May?
We talk about this every year, Jeff. Like, didn't we do this for like the other singles too? It was like, oh, it's finished so fast. That means there's a next one. Then 6 months later, it's like, I wonder when the next single is coming out.
Yeah.
But
So yeah, fool me once, shame on me.
But I think they're not going to promote
opposite.
the other. I don't think they're going to promote the other agents at this.
I also agree. It's just too soon.
Too soon, and it weakens the value of the initial batch of the. other four.
I don't think that has ever stopped them.
I know, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm gonna say, not to like. If anyone is hoping that the rest will get promoted or any more will get promoted at this concert, I think don't count on it. I would say though maybe a ninth gen, that would be like the only like possible one, but like who would it be? Would it be Ray? Would it be Yucatan?
Raypon.
Raypon or Yucatan?
Or,
I mean, because Yucatan they also want to push her as well. So, like when they promoted Mighty and Anju, they weren't center of Will Be Idol. So again, it could be Yucatan.
Oh, you think someone in ninth gen is gonna get promoted?
That would be more likely and more interesting than them promoting like more agents.
Yeah, that would be more surprising.
What, you think only one person from ninth gen is gonna get promoted? That's not gonna happen.
Yes, they'll pull like Sakatan again.
No. I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but I think that's more.
If anything else, if they want to do a Gori push for 9th gen, they're gonna hide it behind like 8th gen promotions. It'd be like, we promote 5 people, and one of them is a 9th gen.
Yeah, that's what I think. They might even promote like one of the border, like it could have been like Sakura.
Yeah,
and then also promote 1 9th gen.
I don't know. So as I said, I don't really pay attention to 9th gen a lot, but like Yucatan doesn't seem like she deserves a promotion. Then again, that never stopped anyone.
She got solo performance during.
Yeah, she got Yasashi Kisu. She's in that Dotonbori song
unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
she's not center of the thing, but that doesn't matter either.
Yeah. I don't know. I am actually confused. Who do they push? Is it Yucatan or is it Raypon?
It's Yucatan.
Yucatan for management.
Yucatan has the push. Ray is just center of the 9th gen show.
Oh, okay.
But those aren't like
So it's like Mighty and Fua.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Watch, you're going to become a Yucatan hater now.
Well, she's not getting like shoved down our throats yet, so not yet.
But yeah, even then, in general, though, I think there's not going to be any promotions happening.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Until 13th anniversary at the soonest, and in which case they'll also do like a shuffle or something.
Nah, I think you guys are being way too conservative about this. I think
because also like so you think all of 8th gen should be promoted sooner in a sooner time frame than 7th gen?
Is it though?
Right now, it's a year and a half right now
for 8th gen.
For 8th gen, yeah. Right now it's a year and a half.
Yeah,
it took 2 years for all. 7th
yeah, but
gen
then that was during COVID, so it doesn't really, No. So a lot of things change. A lot of things changed, right? Because COVID. Like when, how long did it take for like 63 to get promoted?
Yeah, but they
summer?
won't consider COVID as a
like
factor.
6 months. Yeah.
No, I'm saying
like summer concerts, right?
When was 63 promoted? Like they were promoted during the spring concerts. The top ish six gens.
That was like Horimomo and
Shinshin. No, Anon actually.
I think that was like summer concerts.
No. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, wait. So 63 is the first
Spring.
batch is like Nanaho, Mikana, Keito, right?
Yeah, that was during
Okay,
Sokaku.
okay.
That was less than a year.
Yeah, see?
So then a few of the earlier D3s like Ano and
God,
Hasa.
spring, right? That was
No,
spring.
that was fall 2019. So that's a year and a half.
That's what I'm thinking.
Was it? No. It was during some kind of tour.
It was.
I remember
in
this.
September.
2019 tour.
I went on
tour.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, Ferris was there with you.
So that would be a year.
A year and a half.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then the rest were all promoted at 2020.
The New Year's show.
Yeah.
It tracks.
Well, we already had.
I mean, it just shows that all the 8th gens other than Sakatan are late, because
yeah.
it took almost a year and a half for like Makochi Yayoi, Yukino, Ayapyon.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways,
7th gen was almost a year for Anju and Mighty, and then it was like 5 months later for Mew, and then the rest were that following July.
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, that's why I think like going by the time frame, 13th anniversary would probably be like the closest, like following the time frame of like almost 2 years or so. And then coincide with like a shuffle or something. I think another prediction. I think this is probably the most likely prediction. I think it's they'll do a tour. They'll announce a tour for like the fall.
For the
September,
fall?
October.
That would be nice.
No. They're gonna announce 13th anniversary. Nothing else.
Well, because all the other groups are doing tours.
Because COVID's over.
Yeah, COVID's over. Yeah, that's the name of the tour. COVID's over tour 2023, featuring Station No Laptime 2023.
The Station of Laptime 2023 tour. Yes.
They just do it 23 times.
Yeah.
In 23 concerts.
In the 23 wards of Tokyo.
They've never done a fall tour.
Yeah,
If they
well, I mean, it's late summer.
what? This is the summer tour.
It's not.
This is just summer
it's
concert.
not a tour.
It's not a tour though. It's literally just one place.
Oh yeah, whatever. This is the summer concerts. So if they do a tour, they've never done a fall tour. Like what have they done?
Yeah,
for
they did.
fall?
The 2017 was
What? No, that was a summer tour, and it ended in Osaka Joe Hall. So it continued all the way until the fall. For
also by fall. I mean like September-ish. Late. I mean, you can call it a summer tour if you want, but I don't think they're going to be doing anything in August. It'll be a September, October.
2019.
yeah. Huh?
2019, they did 4 shows in September. So I think if they do one, it would be something of that scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we know August is going to be like idol festivals and stuff.
Yeah.
And then September is the window to do a small tour before our anniversary.
Mm-hmm. Like, or building up, leading them to concluding in the anniversary. That just seems most likely, especially because going along with the whole COVID's over and other groups are doing.
You guys are way too optimistic.
I don't think they'll be. I don't think they'll announce a single, or they do. It'll just be like, the hit single's coming, and then that's it. I don't think it'll be like a non-announcement.
They did that in 11th anniversary, right?
Yeah, for Koi to Ai, yeah. That's I think what they'll do is like coming out, later this year. I don't think they'll show the Senbatsu, and the main reason is because of the summer. Fuck, what's it called? Summer Station, because they have that Senbatsu there, and if you announce a new Senbatsu, it's going to be like awkward, weird.
Yeah.
So they'll probably wait until after that. Like there'll be some random theater show or something like that in August to do that. But if they were to announce a single, I think it'll probably come out October.
So they've done a lot of announcements of singles. I mean, in the old times, right? They would announce during the summer, and then it would release around the anniversary show, so they can perform it during the anniversary show.
Yeah.
I remember the first. Yeah, I mean, like Kamonegix or something, like first time they did an anniversary show, and Rashikunai, but. Yeah, I don't know. Two singles in a year. I mean, it's not a single, the album, but it's still the same thing, right? Still the same thing. But I don't know if they would release twice in a year. They haven't. Koito Ai, I guess, was Koito Ai and
They did two,
Skidamushi were
yeah.
2 singles in a year, right? So I guess
And
it
Datinate
tracks.
and Koi and Koinanka were also 2 a year. Shirei Yanagi was the weird one where it was only 1 a year.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think our pace now is like that, like 1 to 2 a year. So it could have it, it could not have it. Like I don't buy the handshakes are over. We don't. That means a new single's coming because it's never actually come true.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's not. They don't plan that far ahead, but like they did it. They squeezed it in to have flexibility, and I think they see that the COVID rules are ended, so they can do more. They can do handshakes now. And
Yeah, but then the problem is it's harder to get venues now because you're fighting with like those like anime or K-pop events as well.
I mean, that was
And the Swifties now.
I mean, that was that
We're
was
not-
the case pre-COVID, so
Yeah.
I don't see the difference there.
Well, they were they were more popular before, so now
Well,
it's
they-
like the
well,
rent
now
is more
they-
expensive.
They just need to get smaller venues. They don't need that much vacancy.
So they just get a meeting room in Sony headquarters or something like Nogizaka does.
You mean 22/7?
Oh yeah, whatever, same thing.
Okay.
Oh, for a handshake event?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all in the theater, like in the theater lobby. Way too small.
See, after every theater show.
Oh, I think doesn't like Chica Idols do that?
Yes,
They do that for every show.
That's what I was getting
Yeah.
at.
I see.
Yeah, it's like usually on that stage of the live house thing.
Oh, so you can go to the Nana host Chica Idol events then, Jeff. Why haven't you been going?
Because it's too far. And I
They haven't started
don't
yet
like
either.
Chica Idols.
Yeah, they're all traitors.
Sure. Nanaho doesn't blabber the NMB name all the time.
Susu doesn't use it anyway either. She only used it once.
And it's just Rikati and like
Yeah. It's like Azusa Rikati, keeps using the NMB name. The others don't. Yeah. You don't want me to get on this rant, so let's move on.
Any other predictions?
I don't know.
Someone's gonna graduate.
More Photobook
Nagisa
coming?
graduation.
Oh,
Nagisa graduation. Let's go.
She can't do that before Uuka's graduation show.
No, she's gonna. Is the last show Uga's graduation show?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay, so that's not gonna happen. Well, she could actually. No one's stopping her.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Miru announced graduation before Ion's.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she did.
that's true.
So
Yeah, fuck.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I don't think we'll do a
Okay,
graduation.
so actually, I discussed this once with a friend. So Nagisa is in a state now where her main work is variety shows, and she does idols as like a side gig, and that's basically what Yukurin does. And Yukurin is still there, just because.
Oh, there's a very big difference, Jeff. AKB is in Tokyo.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're happy to keep paying her Shinkansen, Nagisa's Shinkansen.
Well, is she happy to spend basically 5 hours of each day like traveling?
She should rent a place in Tokyo.
I mean, she probably does. Like Sayaka did as well, right?
Yeah, I think Nagisa doesn't. She likes going home.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to her, obviously, right? But clearly, like, her career is, not in NMB. And it's up to her to make a decision on, like, what she wants to do. But then, if she is, like, serious, like, it needs to be an option for her. Not an option, like, it has to happen sometime, right? So, us as fans, like, just have to, I guess, dread it coming. Because it will happen. It might not be this time, of course. Like, I mean, I mentioned Nagisa graduation as a joke. But it will happen someday. And to be honest, like, NMB doesn't really do anything for her anymore. She says that she's worried that like if she does graduate, she becomes just another funny girl, because right now she's like the idol but funny role, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like if you see like the work she does, like it's so far removed from like anything with idols that like I don't really see any. If I'm her management, right? Obviously, some of this is management's decision as well. It's gonna be like, I'm looking at this like, you know what, Nagisa, it's a waste of money to have you travel every day.
I mean, she'd still be under the same management or whatever, or I guess her own separate manager.
Yeah. She's gonna be like Sayaka or something. You know what's funny is like when Sayaka left show title, she suddenly started doing a lot of variety shows.
It's like the ironic thing because titles would be the comedy agency.
Yeah, Yoshimoto's the comedy agency, right? But they never like sent Sayaka to music shows. But then when she left, suddenly she's like in comedy shows now. But yeah,
okay.
Let's see.
Anything else?
What is possible? Shuffle? Unlikely,
nah,
right?
that's not until 13th anniversary.
New team states, maybe?
No, it's been a while. I hope so. Actually, a new team stage would be good because fucking
because there
stages
will
are
be
boring.
team battle concert, right? So yeah, maybe.
Wait, you mean just keeping the same teams but replacing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, this is common. It used to be that like stages never existed more than a year, but then they just got lazy.
I just think back to like early AKB when stages ran for like 3 months, and then like Aki P could still crank out things that fast.
Yeah,
they're so far removed from that.
Yeah, I mean, Team N did Coco 10 for 3 years, so that's stupid. But I think if their problem is that people like they can't get people to come in, right? So it could be that they're bored of the set list, so just create a new one.
We'll keep the same teams, but also I still don't think 16 member teams are going to come back because we don't have enough members.
They would if they promote,
unless they reduce the teams or something. Yeah, I mean they could promote.
They
even
should
then,
though. That's the thing. Is if their problem is like they can't get enough people to come in, then the reason is like, the Oshis and whatever, the Jeff types, right? Like they wouldn't go if their Oshi wasn't on it. So have 16 people on it, so you can fill the theater. Like they thought that like they could get away with just doing like a 10-member show, right? And then they pay the members less, and then they charge the Wotas more. But we're reaching the point where that's not sustainable anymore. So they need to do something.
Yeah, because looking at the the current teams, right? They have 12 in N. M will have 13 soon, but still they have 12 effectively because of Shion, who doesn't do shows. And then
Karen, who doesn't do shows either.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with her?
And then even B2, like they're down to 17. Well, it's 16 though with Pikarun not there, so
they should promote.
We can't really do 16-man teams, so I think they'll be sticking with these 10-man.
Nah, they can do it. Just move 9th gen to B2. What?
You're gonna upset the 8th gen fans.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Give 8th.
What is the point? What is the point in separating 8th and 9th? I still don't get it.
Because apparently,
ninth
gens are like super special and geniuses, and you mean like beat like I don't know Spartan training.
Beat them. Beat them. You were trying to say that you mean beat them. Okay, cancel Yumin.
I was gonna
we
say
don't allow corporal punishment here.
Sure. Yeah. Well, okay.
But yeah. I think anything like big, like team wise, probably won't happen until 13th anniversary.
A new stage isn't big. I don't think I saw it.
Yes.
Also,
it's pretty big.
What? A new stage?
I mean, they had a whole thing about voting for like making non-variety, right?
Okay, fuck the number variety. You should
Well,
cancel number variety.
that's different states than team
That's
states.
the best stage
that's
in the
not a team
current set
stage.
list. That's the current stage.
Non-variety is really good.
Yeah, it's the best one in the current lineup.
That's a problem. That's not actually a good thing. They should do it like AKB. Just ban all teams and just do
with the
No.
Himawari
with
Gumi
the
for
how,
everything.
non-variety.
Like half the members will graduate.
Yeah.
And we shall also have an audition show and try to
Out
make
of
a K-pop
Namba.
group.
Yeah. Out of number. You have to live in Kyoto now. So
It'll be so easy for me to go to theaters.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we don't really have much other. We don't have any other ideas for predictions. I think it's gonna wait and see. I guess for 3 weeks.
I can't believe it's already 3 weeks.
Bruce, wait for me. Like it lines up with my summer vacation, so yeah, I'm just like waiting. Like this will kick off my summer vacation, and then I don't know what I'll do for the remaining month or so. But yeah. If you have predictions for the summer concerts, you can let us know in the comments section. We'd love to hear what you have to say. And I think that's it for the show. We have nothing else to talk about. We've already stretched out. We bled this stone.
I said like it's going to be a short episode. It still ended up being a long one for some reason.
Still 2 hours. But yeah, that's going to do it for the show. Thanks for listening. You can email us, nmbtakoyaki.party@gmail.com. Comment on the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to your podcast platform of choice. And until next time, peace.